Take it away. Hi, ladies. Welcome back. Today we are going to talk about presentation preparation. So the first thing that we want to talk about is ordering your IAP. This stands for Inventory Advantage Program. This is an amazing program that we are so fortunate to get from corporate, where you're actually able to get $1,000 worth of products and you just have to make monthly payments on it. So for a down payment, you're just going to pay the taxes, the shipping, and an administration fee, and then you're going to do 5 monthly payments of $99. So you're able to get $1,000 worth of products up front for interest-free financing. So you're able to walk into your parties with confidence because you have products for them to go home with that night. People want to go home with these products. They don't want to wait for 2 weeks for them. If they have to wait for a few items, it's okay. But
they don't want to get hot and bothered and go home empty-handed. They want to go home with it now.
They want to be able to go home with at least one item. And they put all of our most popular sellers in the Inventory Advantage Program. So when you get this Inventory Advantage Program, it actually starts you out with a retail credit as well. So what this does, when you have $1,000 worth of retail and sales, you actually qualify for hitting Fast Track 1, which gets you $75 in free products. And it also bumps you up from a 30% buying discount to a 35% buying discount. So automatically you're making more money. Now, we never want you to buy at 30 or 35%. We have a little trick. We have lots of sale days, so you always want to shop on a sale. So truly, you're never going to buy at that 30% because you're going to wait for a better sale day, because literally we have sales 80% of the time. So always shop on a sale day. That's going to get you the best. So definitely you want to start by ordering your IAP first thing first.
So after that, you're going to want to set yourself up for carrying your stuff in a proper way. So you can get one of these bags from prgear.com. They're $20, and it's really easy to put the boxes that the inventory comes in there, nicely organized. It looks super professional. While you're on there, you can purchase shirts very inexpensively. There's also another link under the marketing tab to order name tags, and these are really inexpensive, like $10 or $12. You can team up with some other ladies on the team and purchase name tags at the same time and split the shipping, but they look professional, so you can put it on your dress or a business top and pants, and you always, have your information. This is really important for doing parties and doing events and just being out and about talking to people. It's a good conversation starter.
And make sure you get the ones with bling, because it really pops out, and people always notice and say how pretty my name tag is.
Absolutely. So some other things you may want to order, that you can order by hitting the order tab in the back office in the ku.pureromance.com. Just add to your cart for your next order is, it's always good to have some extra order forms, either the short order forms or long order forms. They're not really expensive, but it's always good to have paper for backup and for outside orders. Some extra catalogs. You get 10 catalogs in your kit, but it's really important that you have plenty of extras for hostess packets and just talking to people and handing them out. You're going to use one for each person at your party. If you're texting and talking to people online about looking at a book, the flipbook.pureromance.com. I don't really mail out books anymore because we have that link. It's really, really valuable for talking to people otherwise. Making your hostess packets, sponsoring packets, you also want to be sure that you have some type of calendar. So part of the 6 weeks start, they have a calendar sheet to help you set up your calendar. But you're going to want to get a, either calendar book or use the calendar on your phone. I like paper. So to me, I always like to have a paper calendar to keep track of my stuff, but it's up to you. That you won't order in the back office. You'll get that from like an office supply store.
Then in those sponsoring packets, one thing I like to do is always have mine in like a hot pink envelope or gold or something flashy. Can be green for money. But these sponsoring packets, this is just a little bit of information to get to people about the business. The best way to get people excited about the business and let them know about the opportunity would be a personal phone call or inviting them to a team event, but you can give them a little bit of information before you talk to them. I like to throw in mine a business card. I like to throw in a packet of Just Like Me because they can be just like me. I like to throw in like $100 bill. I'll probably write something on this, like, how would you like to make $100 an hour, or, something cute like that in there. And then they have these really cute brochures that I got from the back office as well. These are little sponsoring guides. They're very pretty, very professional. I like to have everything looking as professional as possible. These are very inexpensive. You can get through the COO. And then as far as my hostess coaching packet, would kind of be along the same things. My hostesses are always going to be my number one people to join my team. So I still put in an opportunity brochure in my hostess packet. Pretty much my hostess packet looks the same exact way. The only difference is I would probably throw in a catalog for them, and I would write on there the date of their party. And then I would put a "you're invited" in there. So very simple. Just have them ready to go for each party.
You can print off a hostess letter of what I use for my hostess packets, and on it has 40 guests in 4 minutes. And you can use this for helping you brainstorm your first few parties too. But I print off a bunch of those, and I include all the same things Sarah does, but I have that personal letter from me in there as well. So, and it's always good to have a few business cards in there too. So you also want to be sure, something really key and people kind of forget about until they're at their first party, is you want to be sure you know your local tax rate of where you live. So you can just Google it. It's really easy. When you set up the settings for Pure Sale, it will save it. So like here in Palm Beach County, it's 7% sales tax. So I charge everybody that regardless of what county I go, because everything's going to ship to me first. So they have to pay what I pay for sales tax, not wherever I'm going to or where they live. A money bag is great, and you can use like a makeup bag. You can order them from that prgear.com. You can earn one from your sponsor. So ask them how to do that. And it's always good to have $30 to $40 in various bills and some coins, so you can make change at your parties. Always be sure you have pens. Once you've been in business a little while, you can get some pens custom printed with your information on it. They're really great to have because they're going to take your pens anyways. They might as well have your information on it. A table. I don't personally carry a table. I'm just sure to communicate with my party hostesses that I need some type of table. I don't care what kind of table they give me. Just I need a table to work off of. A folding table is best, but whatever they can give me, I'll make do.
And I do personally have a backup table in case they don't have one, or if you want to do a vendor event. So you can really inexpensively pick one up at Target or Walmart. I recommend just getting a smaller, like the 4-foot table, not those larger 6 or 8 feet ones. They are way too heavy. Just a small table is all you need. You can put a PR tablecloth on that you can get from ordering from COO as well. And then you're able to put your demo presentation right on top of it. Super simple. You want to have a very simple, easy setup. But personally, I'm the same as Lindsay for my parties. I ask them because usually someone's going to have a coffee table, a kitchen table, something that you can use.
And you want to be sure you're practicing your opening and closing speeches for your parties. So what this looks like is your opening should start with your I story. And your I story is why you got started in this business, why you're working your business, and what you're excited for looking forward with your business. So as a new consultant, that's a really good way to do your I story, and sharing that with people. And it's going to change and develop as you're in business, but it's really important so people are able to connect with you. You know, sometimes they have really weird misconceptions about what this business is about. So it's always good to start out like letting them know you're a real person. And then the closing speech, you want to be sure you're talking about the ordering room. They come in, everybody pays $7 shipping. You take cash and cards. You have some inventory there, so they're going to go home with the items that they order that you have. Anything else is going to ship to them in non-marked packaging within 2 weeks. And that is going to be one person at a time in whatever room you're going to be in. We do suggest always to have separate ordering rooms so that people have their privacy, because one of the best parts about our parties is it's private and confidential. So letting them know where the ordering room is, how ordering is going to work, and that, you know, you're going to pack up and then go into that room to get started with ordering. Who would like to go first?
And then one other thing just to remember is make sure that as you're setting up your parties, you don't forget to set up your shadowing dates as well. You want to make sure you're shadowing at least 2 different consultants. If you are not local to Lindsay and I, then you can look for people that are in your area. We can set you up with a consultant in your area just to see how different people do it, because we all have different presentations. It's very important to see how the parties are run, following them from the start to the finish. And then we do have the guidelines as well foreshadowing of the parties. So this is just kind of a party observation guide, which will be in your 6-week start, and a list of questions that you can kind of follow along. It's super important to make sure you are doing that. Thank you so much, ladies. And the next we'll be talking about once you have your kit.